Let's move on to the Chicago Bulls. I did go with a little bit of low hanging fruit here because I know that it has been discussed fairly prominently already, but I went with 7.9, which is DeMar DeRozan's scoring average in fourth quarters heading into Monday night's game. That leads the league. It outpaces Giannis Antetokounmpo at 7.4, Kevin Durant at 7.0, and Cole Anthony at 7.0. Beyond that, he's slashing 52-9, 45-5, 88-5, and per 36 minutes in the fourth quarter, averaging 32.7 points, 7.8 rebounds, 4.0 assists, and only 1.8 turnovers. He has just been absolutely sensational. And he's currently checking in on the RPR MVP predictor at NBA Math at number 8 in the MVP race for us. Personally, I think it's underselling him, partially just because he's missed a little bit more time than the other primary contenders for the award. He deserves every bit of MVP love that he's getting, and maybe a little beyond that, just for these Herculean efforts in close games and crunch time scenarios, and really as a scorer throughout games. His game has just continued to progress, and he looks so comfortable doing what he's best at, which is pulling up for those long jumpers. Maybe, he is the classic defiant answer to the people who are like, oh, the analytics say that's a bad shot if you take a long two or a mid-range jumper. Like, it depends on the player. For DeMar DeRozan, we're pretty sure at this point that those are not bad shots.
And the pressure he just puts on defense is because he can make those. Even we know Kevin Durant and Chris Paul are going to shoot those shots at a higher clip. But I think the most important thing he's brought to Chicago this year is just like that steadying decision maker with the ball in his hands. He's been one of the highest IQ, most effective pick and roll ball handlers in the league for more than a half decade, I would say at this point. And to have that now against Zach LaVine, and this is not a stat, 2, though, is the number of all-star starters in the East that I think Chicago should have, because Zach LaVine has quietly had, I think because the Bulls have received so much pub with their new additions, with DeRozan sort of headlining it, he has been magnificent this year. He has just been absolutely spectacular. And when you look at DeRozan qualifying as a forward and LaVine as a guard, those two to me are easy starter votes.
I'm right there with you. I totally agree.